The 44th Kievskaya of the Red Banner Rifle Division of Nikolay Shchors, or 44th Kievskaya for short, was an elite military formation of the Soviet Union. Although it was an elite formation, the division was destroyed during the Winter War, after being ordered to help the 163rd Infantry Division break a Finnish siege on the Raate road. On the 30th of November 1939, it was part of the Special Rifle Corps, 9th Army, together with the 54th Rifle Division. Early history. Creation. The unit is also famous for being one of the first military formations out of which was formed the short-lived Soviet Ukrainian Army. It was formed by the Order No. 6 of the Communist Party of Ukraine on September 22, 1918, as the 1st Insurgent Division along with the 2nd Insurgent Division. The 1st Insurgent Division was formed out of insurgent squads of Tarashcha and Novgorod-Siversky Uyezds. The Chief of Division was appointed N. Krapiviansky and the Chief of Staff S. Petraikovsky. Initial order of battle: 1st Red Cossacks Regiment, 2nd Insurgent Regiment, later called Tarashcha, 3rd Insurgent Regiment of Bogan, later called simply Bogan, 4th Insurgent Regiment. By the end of September the division grew to 6,700 bayonets, 450 sabres, 14 guns, and from 10 to 18 machine guns, maximum 5 to 6 Colt, 20 to 30 Lewis. Because of that, selected regiments were reorganized into brigades. However, the name for the units were nominal as the brigades' headquarters were never formed, and functions of combrigs were performed by the regimental commanders, 1st Brigade of Red Cossacks, 2nd Brigade. Around that time at the divisional headquarters a security company was formed out of some 700 soldiers. The new unit was planned to be transformed into the 5th Regiment and used as a reserve. Also the 4th Insurgent Regiment was recommissioned as the 6th Insurgent Regiment and along with the 1st Regiment of Red Cossacks was soon transferred to the 2nd Insurgent Division. In the places were created the 3rd Insurgent Regiment, later called Novgorod-Siversky, and the 4th Insurgent Nezhan Regiment transformed out the security company. Ukrainian-Soviet War. During the preparations for an assault on Kharkiv, most of the division, however, refused to obey orders except for the Red Cossacks and the 4th Insurgent Nezhan Regiment. For that, the divisional commander N. Krapiviansky was dismissed and court-martialed. Ilo Kartosh was appointed the new chief of division and I. Panafidin the political commissar. The name of the division also changed to the Special Insurgent Division as well as its formation, consisting now only out of 2 brigades. 1st Brigade, 2nd Brigade, 12–16–1919, 144th Rifle Division of the Red Army. Winter War. The 44th Rifle Division participated during the Soviet invasion of Poland in autumn 1939. Later, during the Finno-Russian Winter War, the division was sent to the Finnish front as reinforcement for the Soviet 163rd Rifle Division, which had attempted to advance into central Finland, and become surrounded after capturing the town of Suomus Army and was suffering heavy casualties. The 163rd Division, which was running short of food, was almost completely annihilated in combat with the Finnish 9th Infantry Division before the 44th Rifle Division could reach its position. With no ski troops, the 44th Rifle Division was completely road-bound in the deep snow. The Finns, mounted on skis and carrying superior arms, were able to break the route of march of the 44th Division on the road leading to Suomus Army, by breaking the division into pieces along the road. After Finnish radio intelligence had confirmed that the whole division had entered the Raate road, the Finns were able to annihilate the entire unit. According to Robert Edwards, the division's commander A. Vinogradev managed to escape, but later, on the orders of Stalin's emissary, Lev Miklas, he was shot for incompetence following a sham trial. Of the 44th Division's 17,000 troops, 1,000 were captured and 700 escaped. The rest died. Other records suggest that Commander Alexei Vinogradov was sentenced in January 1940 to the highest degree of punishment by the military tribunal of the Ninth Army, along with his chief of staff Onufriy Volkov. On January 11 he was publicly executed in front of formation. Later history. The division was recreated after its destruction and part of 13th Rifle Corps, 12th Army, Kiev Special Military District in June 1941. Captured Soviet generals says that the division commander, Major General S.A. Tkachenko, was captured by the Germans. The division was immediately caught up in conflict and suffered heavy losses. By the 21st of July 1941 the division was already short of Stadt by over 4,000 soldiers, 199 cargo trucks, and over 3,000 rifles and carbines. Divisional morale fell despite some small victories. Ultimately the division was wiped out in combat near the village of Podvisko in the Kirov-Ograd-Numan region. The division was recreated at Leningrad in October 1941. It fought in northern Russia and Courland with the 54th Army of Volkow Front in January 1944 and the 67th Army of the Leningrad Front in May 1945. It was briefly reactivated after the war from 1955 at Uralsk in Uralsk Oblast from the 270th Rifle Division. It was redesignated the 44th Motor Rifle Division on 4 June 1957. In January 1958 it became part of the Turkestan Military District with the dissolution of the South Ural Military District. The division disbanded on 1 March 1959. Its 118th and 126th Motor Rifle Regiments transferred to the 43rd Motor Rifle Division. Structure. On July 8, 1939, 25th Infantry Regiment, 146th Infantry Regiment, 305th Infantry Regiment, 122nd Artillery Regiment, 179th Howitzer Artillery Regiment, 312th Independent Tank Battalion, 66th Separate Anti-Aircraft Machine Gun Company, 56th Separate Anti-Tank Battalion, 61st Separate Battalion, 12th Separate Battalion, 4th Separate Reconnaissance Battalion, 42nd Separate Motor Battalion, 5th Separate Decontamination Company, 38th Artillery Battalion, 113th Separate Repair Company, 78th Medical Battalion, Mobile Field Hospital, 156th Field Postal Station. List of Commanders. July 1919 August 1919 Ivan Dubovoy, August 1919 Nikolay Shchors, August 1919 September 1919 Ivan Dubovoy, September 1919 October 1919 Mironov, October 1919 Petr Volkov, October 1919 January 1922 Ivan Dubovoy, 1930s D. Kozlov, 1930s Jaroslav Strombek, January 1939 January 1940 Alexei Vinogradov, January 1940 P. Furt, January 1940 September 1941 Semyon Tkachenko.